No power. What else is new, huh? Well, let's just force mono red again. Welcome to the deck, Hired Claw. That's what I'd say if I was a coward. I could pick Vista again. I like Mystic Confluence a lot. Confluence is pretty busted. I don't love drafting control decks, but Confluence is pretty busted. And you could put it in, like, you know, your ramp decks, too. I do like a good pack. Dude, if I'm going to pack one, pick one to fetch, I'm picking Vista over everything. It just always goes in your deck. It's always perfect fixing, okay? Everyone always yells at me because I love to first pick Vista. I'm going to take the Confluence, though. I think. Yeah, I'm going to take the Confluence. It cannot be that bad. Pack 2, we have Remand, Polluted Delta, Leovold, which is kind of ambitious, but I haven't cast a Leovold in a while. Remand is really good. Remand is really good. I like that Remand in basically all my blue decks. I also love to draft mono blue, which we don't need fixing. I think I think people will tell me I'm supposed to take Delta, and they might be right. I'm gonna take Remand. Alright, what we got here? We got Fallen Shinobi. That would have gone pretty good with my Polluted Delta pick. We have Thassa's Oracle. We've got, which I guess I'm not ever taking here. There's Pest Infestation, which is pretty good. I do like me a good Shifting Woodland in Modern. Probably not in this set here. DRC also probably goes pretty good with what we have so far. Being a nice blue-red deck would be good. Fallen Shinobi's strong. I think I'm going to take this Pest Infestation, you know. If we can get an Uro and Oko, I'm going to be pretty happy. I ended up in blue-green. And people always hype up this card a lot. I do think it is very good, so let's take it up. Let's take it. Not the best start, but we'll see. Pretty open. Could, you know, go in a lot of directions from here. I do really... Remand is really, really solid. Okay, so Narset, Bop, Fable. Fable's pretty good. Narset's really strong, I think. I like Narset a lot. I also like Birds of Paradise. Not married to the green. I think we're taking Narset. I don't think it's that close. Also, did Juju Bean get in there? Bean's in there, dude. Bean's so good. Just wins nonstop. Has always been too free. What do we do? There's nothing here. Tough pack. I could take Fiery Islet. Could take Thought Scour, which I hate taking Thought Scour here. We could take Faithful Suiting, which I kind of hate. I kind of hate taking Cauldron this early, but it is a good sideboard card. Like, I'm always happy to have that as a sideboard card. I'm taking the Islet, I guess. I think it was, like, almost clearly the Islet. Although I do think Cauldron is a 6 sideboard card. I don't know. Let's take the Islet. Not very happy with the start. Can never make it easy. I guess the whole last league was pretty easy. Okay, so we could take Angie's Ravager, because we just picked this red card, but it's pretty awkward with the Confluence. Narset's also good against Ravager, so like there's something to that. Like just leaving that in the cube. These packs have not been very good. I do think Angie's Ravager is kind of simply the best card in the pack, and these packs have been pretty mediocre. And there may be something to just leaning into, I'm going to take the best card, I have a red fixer, let's not be married to it, I'm not set to lose anything. If I like, maybe I would take Satyr Wayfinder if I felt like if I already had an Uro, I feel like Uro would be easy to get, but we might just still wield the Wayfinder. Okay, I could take Phantasmal Image, which could go well in like a lower to the ground, blue-red deck potentially. Green Wire, 18 months, appreciate ya. Have a good one. Could take the Myco Spawn also. Myco Spawn's pretty good. Green or red? Green or red? Green or red? Sorry, not green and red, green and blue. Let's take this. So there's a volcanic island to go for red fixing here. I do love me a good Itali. This is probably not the right time for it. Would love to wheel that Channeler. Seeing a good amount of red cards. I'm going to take the volcanic island. I don't know, not the worst start ever, but Ravager's pretty fucking good. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this card. You probably don't have to build your deck so much around it. It's just like probably really solid. And then we have blue-red talisman. Okay, maybe we're just like maybe I'm overthinking it too much. I think we're in our lane here. Probably not. Well, we might splash this still. Maybe off generous int. How far away are we from Leovold? Not very. It's a lot of green cards. I think I would take generous int over prime time here and regret it very infrequently. Could take Crucible in case we get strip mine, but if we just like, you know, this is just a fetch land sometimes. Yeah, so maybe we're teamer control. I don't know how much better I could have done drafting this seed. It's such weird. Okay, Woodland. Woodland might be in there. Don't have a lot of good copiers yet. Tarmogoyf might get in there. Probably not a challenger deck. We can take Oracle, maybe be Breach combo. I'm gonna take the Woodland. I think it's got a lot of upside here. Like relatively low opportunity and cost to include. Not a big fan of Tough Cookie. I'm gonna take the Excavator. Small chance that we become this kind of deck. Like, the lane could be really open. Taking Territorial Kavu over Knight of the Reliquary. I'm pretty low on Knight of the Reliquary, even if we are like an Excavator style deck. This card's also just kind of good if it, like, we could just cast it consistently and sometimes get it bigger. Alright. So we just kind of slide these over here. Another not so easy pack. It does feel like we were pretty solidly teamer with like how open green is. It's I think where I want to be. Time Warp is like kind of fine with some of the cards we have, but I'm like pretty unhappy to first pick it here. I'm pretty unhappy like that these dual lands are not helpful either. We could take this Haywire Might, I guess, which is fine. We already have Pest Infestation. We could take Nissa, but Nissa might wheel. Pretty unhappy. I'm gonna take the Time Warp. We're in green, so like being able to like regrowth the Time Warp is like pretty real, I guess. Sylvan Library versus Fairy Mastermind versus Force the Lands deck with Crop Rotation, Satyr Wayfinder, Shifting Woodlands. Although we maybe if we did that, we just like try to wheel it and take the library. Golo seems like something we're pretty far away from. These packs have been tough. I'm gonna take the Sylvan Library, a card that I really don't like that much these days. Very difficult seat again. It's what it's always like drafting with good drafters, huh? Taking a Braid. Braid's pretty solid. I think over Legion Extruder with what we have. Extruder's pretty good too. So Delighted Halfling can cast Narset on turn 2. Not the best Halfling deck. Don't think I want Glorybringer for another 5-drop. We may just want to be pivoting into like 4-color here, or pivoting is maybe not the right word, but be 4-color here with some good fixing. Halfling cast Omnath too. I think I'm taking the Halfling. I have been so low on Risen Reef as a card. How is that the only thing here? I mean, like, it's Gitaxian Probe. We have Omnath to trigger the... There's like no way I could take it. The card's so bad. I guess I'm just taking the Probe. Probe is fine. If we can open a Strip Mine, things get better. Seems so hard to get like a lot of fixing from this point. Okay, there's a Tropical Island. That is a good sign, especially with this Generous Int. Displacer Kitten's like we would playable, but definitely taking the Trop. That's a good sign. Maybe we could wheel the Savannah or the Tundra and play the Omnath. We can salvage this for sure. We have like good fixing and like plenty of like solid playables, but the problem is we just don't have a lot of like powerful cards, and we quite frankly just didn't really see any. So I don't know. Hard to be too upset with how we drafted at least. Maybe y'all can be upset. I guess Sylvan Library is a lot better with Omnath in your deck. Okay, so there's a Rogran Triome, which Generosint notably cannot find. There's a Kitesail Larcenist, which is like a fine playable. There's a Goldspan Dragon, which is like mediocre playable. There's Savine's Reclamation, but I'm not taking that over the Triumph. Let's take the Triumph. I think that we're going to try to be 4-color. We've got a lot of good fixing at the moment. Omnath seems worth splashing for with Sylvan Library. Let's try to open a fetch land or two. Green Sun seems kind of nice, so it can get Kavu, Halfling, Omnath at the moment. Can get a bit better. The Bayou would be something I would probably put in my deck for Territorial Kavu if it was just kind of free, but it doesn't seem like we're going to actually have black cards in our deck, so happy enough to take the Green Sun. And then we did wheel Savannah, so now Generosint can get us our non-red colors. I think we should take this over the Haywire Mites. There's a Lush Portico. I think I'll take Golos. Now, I kind of wish I had the Bayou, but it seemed like if Green Sun was still a better pick over the Bayou. Kind of weird how we're like panicking up until like like halfway through pack 2, and then halfway through pack 2 things have started to feel smoother. We're still going to need a pretty good pack 3 for this to be a 3-0 draft amongst like, you know, some incredibly good drafters, but we could get there. It's also starting to cool down in here too, because the sun's starting to go down. So I'm going to think a bit clearer. Should put this in the 3-drop spot, and then not really sure to put the Green Sun. Alright, we're just over there. Can hate draft Woodfall Primus. I'm not going to play Saheeli. I'm not going to play Show and Tell. I wouldn't care. So I don't think people are going to play Show and Tell. So I'm going to hate draft the Primus. Hope someone is sitting with a flash in their deck and they're sad that didn't wheel. Probably not many worlds where we put the Woodfall Primus into our deck. I guess it's not impossible. I will probably put this Raging Reef in my deck. We have like good fixing at this moment. The Risen Reef, obviously wheel this card is so bad, but I might put it in our deck. It's good to Phantasmal Image. Can Green Sun for it on curve. Another good fixer though. And Savine's Rec wheeled. Okay, and now we've opened a piece of power. I will take both of these Moxen. Please, thank you. Donate them to the stream. Okay, we'll take the Mox Sapphire. Kind of said that neither of these cast Territorial Kavu. We have a lot more blue cards than we have white cards. I am happy that, you know, Mox Sapphire is a lot better in this deck than it was in the last deck. Also, I guess we should note, who are we passing to? We're passing to Tuxedo Rose, who now has a Mox Sapphire in their deck. Okay, not passing this Misty, I think. Yeah, Misty is real nice here. I wheel the Rafine's Tower. Although, like, the 5th Devotion, or the 5th... I guess, right, we want the Black Sorcerer Golos, too. Dude, this is my least favorite archetype to draft. We drafted it twice today. It's just like what... this is probably just what, like, high-level Cube devolves into so often, though. I don't know how good this Ravager seems. The Savine's Rec seems pretty good, though, if we play the Reef. Am I really going to play Reef? Reef is so bad. But it's like almost there in this deck. And it's more there if we get Titania. There's a chance Arwen is like really good. I don't know that she's really good. We only have one fetch for Titania is the problem, but she could really get there with Green Sun and Risen Reef. A Strip Mine would be so good. It's probably a little late for that. There's also Lorien Revealed. Maybe I should just take that. How am I doing on playables? I have 20 playables. Should probably take Lorien Revealed. Broadside Bombardiers is good too, but not really that good in this deck, I think. I'm gonna take the Lore and Reveal. Just like we just have a lot of good playables, so like the Premier Fixer that gives you mana flood insurance just seems really premier to me. Okay, I love this Force of Will. It's gonna be hard for me to pass this Force of Will. I would like that Tomio a lot. I would really like that Tomio. I would like that 6 very much as well. But Force of Will is such a premium in a deck like this, and like the slow, grindy card advantage deck. Like, the fact that we have Force of Will, Remand, Mystic Confluence is just pretty damn nice. We need more interaction in general anyways. I'm going to take the Force of Will. I would love to have either of these. I would love to wheel, like, maybe even play Tomio with the Time Warp. Probably not. Tomio's pretty bad. Now, we do still need a Black Source for the Golos. Maybe we can wheel the Rafine's Tower. Could get, like, Coalition Relic would be good. Things are okay. I mean, this deck is nothing crazy, but we got some good cards, we got some good mana curve, we got some good fixing, so it can only be so bad. There's that Coalition Relic, which seems great in our deck, and seems like it helps the Golos problem. And there's also a Leyline Binding, which we might wheel, because I kind of doubt anybody else can support it. It could get hate drafted, but there are still a lot of good cards in this deck. Fire Covenant specifically is very good, but I'm not going to take it without any black fixing. We're not quite a Rin and 6 deck. I think we're happy enough to take this Coalition Relic. It was a card I just wished for, you know. Feeling more optimistic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue cards for Force of Will is pretty good. An Uro would be nice. Probably cut the Risen Reef at that point. Uro would be real nice with the library too. And surely if an Uro's open, we're like pretty likely to get it. Once Upon a Time, Overgrown Tomb for full domain, Katria Triumph for really good fixing. We have a lot of non-creatures for Once Upon a Time. Not a card I love anyways. I think we just take the Triumph. We're doing pretty good on playables. We'll just take a really good mana fixer here. I don't know if I'm going to play the Shifting Woodland either. We'll see. How are we feeling about the draft so far, y'all? Positive emotes, negative emotes. I don't know if there are mid emotes. I'm feeling probably about as good as we possibly could from like the low point in like pack 2. It is I think it's gotten a lot better. Okay, so for Flame of Anor, we have no wizards. We could take the Jace and have the wizard, but then we'd have no Flame of Anor. And Dot the Triumph could be good if we're trying to wheel this Leyline Binding. How are we? I guess Jace does flashback. Time Warp flashes back. Pest Infestation. Remands. Good to get back with Serene's Wreck. Jace is also just really good. I think Jace is just a very strong card. There's also a Portable Hole, and we need... Okay, so we need cheap removal, like, so badly. I'm gonna take the Portable Hole. Portable Hole is really, really good. Almost missed that one. I mean, the Jace would have been, like, fine, but... Is it a fast spawned deck? Not really. That's not super far away from being a fast spawn deck. There's the Black Triome. It's also like blue for Lorien Revealed. Another fetch land would have been so sick. It's just not a fast. Well, it's almost a fast. With Angie's Ravager, I'm gonna take the fast bond. It's like our mana. We're just not gonna be so much worse off without this. Like even if we get the Leyline Binding, it's just kind of fine. We have black off the Coalition Relic. This like could just be good. Okay, so we can take Razor Verge Thickets, which is kind of nice if we play all these green and white 1-drops. Or you can play Shield Breaker. We already have 3. We have a Braid, and we have the Pest Infestation for like shatter effects. So we need this effect to last. I'll just take the Thicket. Just take the Thicket. I don't know about this fast spawn, but it's like it makes the Risen Reef like a little bit more appealing. It's pretty sick with Angie's Ravager. That's kind of it though. I don't know. I don't know. It's almost a fast spawn deck, I think. Like, we have a ramming up excavator in the sideboard too, that if we... I guess it's too late for another fetch land, but that could have in theory been nice. Take Odawara. I think the next pack has Leyline Binding, right? Or maybe it was this one, I can't remember. Whatever. Too late. Too late to think about it. It's either there or it's not there. What are you gonna do? Fast spawn Pyro Surfer. Hell yeah. Arwen is at the very least a really good sideboard card against aggro. We could take Echo for the fast bond. I'm not like really married to the fast bond. I'd love to be married to Arwen. She'd make me. I guess she doesn't make you immortal. She gives up her immortality. Never mind. Tamio is okay with Time Warp. Kind of mediocre overall. True Name is fine. True Name is pretty fine. I think I'm gonna take the Tamio. Tamio's fine. Kind of last second. Maybe side in, Rin 6. We only have one fetch land. This deck is just fast spawn Pyro Surfer. Waited until I have to pick for a certain purpose. I mean, the problem is like with fast spawn Pyro Surfer is like this is like a very aggressive element in a deck that is like a slow grindy 4-color deck, you know? There's also why I took the Tamio here. I think we take Canal. It's also why I took the Tamio is that like she's the slow grindy card and I think it just complements our plan more. It also makes the fast spawn better, I think. I am kind of a Tamio hater though. I'm not Eternal Witness in our Green Sun. That actually makes the cut, I think. So this is. I just don't know. I think I might play this fast bond. Let's get back Cycle Lands or Horizon Lands. Well, I only have one Horizon Land in the deck. And one fetch land. But Rin does ping stuff. Rin might be a playable card in the deck. There are a lot of 1 toughness creatures. How is this shifting Woodland? I mean, we really had 3 fetch lands because of the cyclers, but not the act. We kind of went more actual fetch lands. It was. I agree, it was a tough draft, and it's hard to feel too upset about ending here after another like difficult seat. Oh, the Triomes, right? Those cycle. Okay. Okay, so are we gonna play this Eternal Wit? Or is this Risen Reef? I think this card's bad, and I was thinking maybe if we wield the Titania, we didn't wield the Titania. No Risen Reef for me. It's good to Phantasmal Image, but Phantasmal Image is good anyways. We're gonna play this. This is like a cooling towel because I'm in Texas and this room gets real stuffy at afternoon. Get the Wayfinder in, really? With like Generous revealed, our hits are gonna be kind of low. Cut fast spawn. I don't know. I might maybe board in fast spawn against the combo decks. I just kind of expect there are not a lot of combo decks. We have 8 minutes 30 seconds for deck building. Okay, the Shifting Woodland. What's good to copy? Angie's Ravager can be good to copy. Territorial Kavu. It's a good tutor target off Golos, and can occasionally be good to copy the Golos. We didn't end up getting a black land, but we have the Coalition Relic for Golos, which is maybe okay. Big fan of Arwen in general. Yeah, Arwen might just be really good. So, like, I guess Arwen also is just, like, it gains you life in your Sylvan Library deck. The metagame is pretty... I agree the metagame is pretty aggro. Okay, we'll sideboard in the fast bond if we're desperate. I think that's okay. So this would be a 16 land deck with a Mox Sapphire and a Delighted Halfling and a Talisman. Only 1 basic land in our deck. We should probably have a basic forest and a basic island in our Generous to Lauren revealed deck. Oh, I guess that's just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so Generous can get Trop, Savannah, Katria Triome. And Lauren Reveal can get Volcanic, Trop, Katria Triome. So they can each get 3? Is that right? 2. Oh no, sorry. This can get the Rogrin also. So I should just play a basic forest as my 1 basic and have 4 of each. Did I mean to add Rin or Arwen there? Oh, I meant to add Arwen. Although I don't know, this Rin might just be main deckable. Or it might be better too. It's also 2 mana. It's 2 mana. We also have Otawara. Okay, I forgot about the Otawara. With the Otawara, let's play the Rin. Is Ravager really that good? I think Ravager's nuts, yeah. Or like if it just lives, you have a full hand the rest of your game. I think Ravager's just super strong, yeah, I don't know. I've very rarely seen this card just not be like a good 3-drop. So, and like our curve isn't that high. It's not like super duper low, but you know we have 5 cards that cost more. Cut Greensun. No, Greensun's good in the stack. We have Tamiya, we have Eternal Witness, we have Kavu, we have Halfling, so we can get a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I guess Ent in the late game. Seems like a good Greensun deck. Primal with Golo seems cool. I mean, yeah, like, cool. Land over Reclamation. Savine's Reclamation? You want to play 17th land over Savine's Rec? I mean, Savine's Rec is good here, too. We have Image, Kavu, Ravager, Relic, Witness, Narset. I don't know. Savine's Rec not good here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it's a little low. You can't get Tommy with Green Sun. I didn't say that. Omnath, Eternal Witness, Kavu, Halfling. Arwen over 4 mana Tamiya. God, Force Supremacy, get out of here. Yeah, this also makes the Savine's Rec better. Okay, I'm in. I'm in. Light. Okay, thank you, Force of Will, for letting me keep you, or keep this hand. No green source is tough. We'll just draw some with Ravager. Too many tap lands. Yeah, that's part of why I wanted to play the fast bond, but... This is late night spike. No rules. Hopefully they don't know about that one card, huh? Chromatic Star. The best card in our deck. I guess I could Trop so that I could maybe cycle the Katria Triumph with Rin and 6 later. Missing lands. Would have been nice to resolve Narset there, but it didn't seem that likely. Yeah, Ravager's just so crazy. Hard card to pass up on. Let's see if our opponent has Brainstorm locked themselves. Narset would have been so good in play that turn. Gonna force the recall though. It's kind of like my own Ancestor recall here. I don't like how long they're tanking here. You just have like Sol Ring, Black Lotus, Mox in your deck. Which one is the best here? Come on. Get out of here. Yeah, Walking Ballista. Alright, I'll accept that. Running out of fetchables. It's okay. Spike, don't play Shifting Woodland. Don't do it. I might get a creature land, but the Woodland is just like so nice with the Ravager. Like if they kill my Golos, I could just like, or if my Rin dies, I just get to like Woodland, copy Ravager, draw 3, you know. Don't do it. I think Woodland's better than the Revener Colonnade here. Yeah, I guess we could have got the creature Canopy land too, but it's like I kind of like that. Like the Woodland's better if they just kill either of the cards I have in play. Yeah, not getting a black source was a bummer. We do have a Coalition Relic in the deck. I would have got a black land here if I had one, I guess. But then if they had a removal spell, it'd be worse. Plus, it's Walking Ballista and 6 mystery cards. I kind of get the vibe that my opponent's hand is land-like because they missed their land drop last turn. Yeah, I think Triumph over the Overgrown Tomb was the right call. Yeah, we didn't get Field of the Dead, unfortunately. Would have been very good, I agree. No, Fun Raveler? Fun Raveler bounced my Golos. Okay, I guess now we're going to get a creature land. And then they're attacking me, and then they decide to attack the Ren and 6. Down to 3 loyalty. So maybe, yeah, maybe I guess I get the the Canopy land instead, actually, assuming it resolves. They do hit their land drop. Yeah, I'll get the Islet. The best of both worlds. Oh, chatters were right about the Zerda. Shout out to the Remand. That's my Golos opponent. Get out of here. Very protective Golos. Wait, they're thinking about copying Trinket Mage? How good is your deck, dude? Okay, no. They get the Golos. That's what I thought. Keeps the card on top. Got some choices here. Naz with the 19 months. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. All that good stuff. Yeah, not a bad turn. And I had other options. I had other kind of reasonable lines too. Which is fun. Okay, they're at 14. There's the Zerda. Mana Vault. 4 cards in their hand. This is about Time Spiral. No thanks. Keep the cards you got in your hand, opponent. Thank you. Love you. They have Ballista, 2 mystery cards in their hand. I have a neighbor mowing their lawn right now. Well, you get twice the tokens? That's why everybody says this card's so fucking good. That makes sense. Okay, so we are cold to them having Grid Monolith, Basalt Monolith with the Ballista in their hand. See if they got it. I guess I should have... I mean, I wanted them to take damage to the Mana Vault, and I wanted to cast some other stuff. You just cast it for the pest with no targets. Okay, that card is great. I get it. I finally get it. Reading the card too hard. Yeah. I skimmed it earlier. I mean, if they had it, they would have jammed it already, I would assume. Famous last words, I guess. If this is just like the big Ballista, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, bonus deck is really good. We're really hoping to win this game 1. I also really think they have a Mox at least, so they can get off the Trinket Mage. Our Narset is also insane against them too. Okay, well. We make them pump now. So hopefully that has now tapped them out of counter magic for this. Now, is it better to woodland Angie's Ravager, or is it better to hold up the Arwen? Probably better to hold up the Arwen. Let's see. So they pump again. I mean, it is kind of hard for them to block profitably here. Like, they have to block both of these. I guess they could block just here, pump, kill 1, 2, 3, take 3 if I don't leave up the Arwen. No, that's not true because I have the woodland coming in too. Alright, let's woodland the Ravager. It's close. Might be missing something. Been a long day. It's also just a more damage attack. Can't be that bad. Probably did mess up with the Red and 6. I just didn't want them to counter my Green Sun for Arwen, but maybe I just think I overvalued this. They can only kill 2. Right, they can only kill 2 because this has the damage on it, of course. Sorry. Should I exile anything from their yard? Don't think so. I think I should just stack the discard a card, draw a card after the Ravager. Don't play Woodland Spike, don't do it. Woodland is just a broken card. It's just so fucking good. Snapcaster is in the cube. Not in our deck, though. Alright, so they're going to kill the 1/1s and then go to 1. I gain a life. They got 3 cards in their hand. Dude, I'm so bad at counting. I love it. Oh, no, sorry. I wasn't, because they couldn't kill the other token because they couldn't pull the counter off. Right. Okay, never mind. That was the point of pinging first. Also, that maybe I should have realized a bit better. Okay, so we're on the draw against a very powerful deck, it seems. I love having this Pest Infestation against the artifact-based deck. How could we sideboard here? Primus too slow, I think. Sabine's Rick to get back Narset seems kind of nice because Narset seems so premium against them. Z with the 2 months, thank you, welcome back. When let's get the Vegas invite. I'm working on it. This is at the very least, this is very fun to have like the high stakes cube drafts. Loving this. Maybe I should get in on like the LSV cube video stuff. Yeah, I don't know if we should bring in the fast bond or not. +1 fetchable land. You think we need 1 more fetchable land? Why? Yeah, Red and 6 did carry. Fastball is good. Fastball can be good. It can also be a dead draw. It is very high variance. I think Image is bad. Really? In our deck, Image is like good with Ravager. It's good with Eternal Witness. It's good with Territorial Kavu. And I'm sure they have some things to get. I guess they didn't show us very much. Can copy Trinket Mage. Witness is just so good. I don't know. I just basically never cut Witness, and I'm always happy. Okay, I'm just going to run it back. When I rolls to 6, I'm keeping my 7. Isn't Fastbond better than Halfling? Not in my hand that I have right now, but Fastbond is a very high variance card. Can be nuts, it can do nothing, and it doesn't seem like we are in dire enough straits to want to be in a position where we have to play kind of a worse card. Yeah, Halfling, they have a lot of counterspell, or they have counterspell in their deck. Halfling uncounterable can be relevant. I don't know is also the answer. I'm a modern player, chat. I'm a modern player. I don't know. What do you want from me? Risen Reef is a blue card for Force is better than Arwen because we don't really need her ability in this sort of matchup. I don't know that I agree with that necessarily, but you might be right. Maybe right about that. Reef kind of sucks is one thing, I believe, for whatever that's worth. I think that card is just quite bad. So my opponent's hand is Walking Ballista, Urborg, Forensic Gadgeteer, Sunfall, Time Spiral. That is a mulligan if I've ever seen one, or like a hand that they mulliganed into. I mean, thank you for growing my Kavu. Oh yeah, but, dude, Urborg is so bad in this matchup against my with my Terratar Kavu with no swamps in my deck, and my Angolas that needs a black source. Interesting. Show us that piece of power, opponent. I know it's in that damn deck. Do you have Black Lotus and Recall? You have Mana Vault. Oh, they had Mana Vault. They get Retrofitter Foundry instead. Really in on this Gadgeteer, I guess. Alright, we looting. Discarding Savine's Wreck for value. Kind of shocked they didn't get the Mana Vault. Dude, this remand is hard carrying. It was a great pick. They did draw the land. Just do this. Didn't miss the pump. Don't want to hear it. Guess what's in my hand, y'all? It's going to be very difficult. Alright, I think we advanced to the top 4. Phantasma Image bad. Remand bad. It's okay, obviously, you know. My draw lined up really well against theirs. They mulliganed. I'm happy enough with. 64 entered, 4 remain. Only first place gets the joy of playing in the finals here. Juju Beans battling against Tuxedo Rose. A good run, one way or another here. My hand's pretty good too. Let's see how their hand is. Alright, we're playing against Mono Red. They have a Mox. They also are playing Through the Breach in their deck, which is pretty dang juicy. How are we going to sequence this one, huh? Can't really imagine it's wrong to just play my Halfling here. Did have a different line that was kind of reasonable. Will they play Inti on turn 1, or will they play Channeler and get the Surveil? They do play the Inti. Maybe they'll discard the Through the Breach. Sorry, did I click off the mountain? I don't think I did. I must not have, right? Yeah. Prodigy with the 40 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Aggro's got to be the worst possible matchup. Really? I've got Omnath in my deck. I don't know. Can't be that bad. I got Green Sun for Omnath. Got some removal. We'll be okay. Also, I don't know what they do with the Breach, but We got some. Oh, yeah, Arwen too. Yeah, we're fine. Come on, y'all. All the aggro glazers in the chat. Oh, oh, come on, dude. 2 boxes. Get out of here. They're on your opening hands. Must be nice. Could not be me. Why couldn't it be me? I tell you what. All right, down to 6 life points. I'm gonna cut the eyelet post board. I don't have a land in my hand, but I could draw one off this Omnath. Not gonna pay 4 life for a land. Also, of course. All right, your turn. Must be nice. Must be nice. I don't know. Fuck, dude. Oh, what the hell, dude? Must be nice. All right, let's get probe out of there. Oh, pest infestation can gain some life too. We're gonna bring in fast bond. It's kind of painful. I don't think we need it. White tilt. I'm playing. I'm streaming. I'm trying to. Also, white tilt is always kind of a funny thing to ask the streamer. Like, come on, it's not like you have real control over it. But I'm streaming. I'm playing it up for entertainment value. I'm not actually upset. Doesn't Tommy help? Tommy seems kind of awful against mono red aggro. I don't know. Yeah, but asking us why tilt is never a helpful question. But I am not. I'm actually upset. Trying to be kind of entertaining. I know. I know that's not why anyone comes here is for an entertaining spike. But I'm trying. Catfish Pat with 60 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Was in response to other comments and not at you? Okay, I see. That's fine. I take it all back. Okay, opponent's deep in the tank. Yeah, I think they have a mediocre hand, and they're like, I have 2 Moxes in my deck. At least. Spike, am I married? No, and I will never be if I don't get to Vegas and marry Esther there. Oh, I forgot to update the... We're 4-0 now. Alright, your turn, opponent. Good luck, have fun. Plains, Guide of Souls. What the hell, dude? Urza Saga! You got the Saga in your double Mox deck. Now I'm tilted. We've come out of worse shapes or worse positions today. Here comes the Black Lotus. How did they not get a Mox here? Weird. Guess I'm not bummed. Is this really draft? It's vintage cube, so you draft with like all the iconic cards, so it kind of feels a little like constructed. A 2 for 2. Yeah, they don't have the Abrade in the hand. Would it kill you to draw the Pest Infestation deck? This is actually good for me. I can't Woodland right now. Not that I would want to, so make sure that's not an option. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can do it all here, but I might be able to do it all. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, unreal. If I did it all, slipped and fall, would you subscribe to me? If I did it all. This is not at all, by the way. As we Savine's Wreck back our Eternal Witness to Time Warp. And the last card in my hand is incredible that I just drew off the Omnath. So can I ping my Eternal Witness, flashback Savine's Reclamation, and take another turn here? And if I could, is that even better than just trying to ultimate the Ridden 6? I think I'll take the turn. So this is 5. Yeah, just Tid mana. Whatever. Oh my gosh, sorry, I should have... Okay, I'm missing 2 damage, that's fine. I also get to deal damage off the Savine's Wreck copy, getting back Misty. Oh no, come on. Oh, God. You have to be frame perfect to play Magic Online. We can also gain life. I mean, I guess we could... Never mind. Dude, they're making me play Magic over here today. It's too much! It's too much luck! I've never run this hot in my entire life! What is going on? It's too much! Is this what it's like to be Luis Scott Vargas? I don't understand. What's happened? What did I do today that made me so lucky? What did I do that made me so lucky? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta replicate everything I did today. Okay, with the news now, we only stream for 1 hour in the morning, and we stream for 4.5 in the evening. Don't worry, you still have game 3. I mean, if I run half as well, my sideboard sucks. We could bring in fastball for a YOLO, but I don't think we need to. Come on, stop it. I have mine too. It's okay. I'm glad I didn't play that on turn 1, I guess. I don't know. They're playing it over the mountain too, so -1 card, something. Okay. Dude, I got so rewarded for not playing my Delighted Halfling turn 1, I guess. Although their Saga tokens are going to be really big. Not the clearest way to sequence this. I think it's got to be this way, though. My kingdom for freaking pest control. Esther, can you put the kingdom up for sale? I need a pest control. Dang, every decision in this hand is so fucking close. It's crazy. I wish I could really even articulate it. I have like a very good reason to take either of these. That's a good problem to have. That's the time warp. It's 60-minute single time. I think I made the best choice here. It's just you know, I feel very good about my line here. It's just the decision trees are really complicated. I feel pretty confident it was the best line. I'm just trying to be. I actually have it completely under control, and I'm just trying to be entertaining for y'all, chat. That's it. Think they have a bolt in their hand? Should go to give us the donut so you can enjoy ad-free. Kills the Narset. To be expected. Another interesting development with the hand, I guess. We gotta hold the extruder. Dude, I just gotta draw my freaking pest infestation. It's all that matters. If this card's so good, then why can't I draw it? Pest infestation players. I Narset it twice. It's gotta be in there somewhere. Ritual equip the Shadow Spear. Not too often you see that one. Where are you? I think I don't care as much about the extruder as maybe I'm supposed to. I don't know. I got my reasons. This has been an awesome match. Having a lot of fun. Ah! Acting. Acting. Entertaining the chat. Okay, so we get them to focus the Omnath instead of me, which is good. That was a good top deck, too. Just main phase this so they can't sack it to the extruder. Still no pest control. They got no cards in their hand. They do have the Mistress Research Desk still, I guess. They got the extruder. I could just pick up the Otawara every turn. What are you gonna do? Sack that to your extruder? Deck tech turn wander at a time. Dude, I'm in the middle of an intense match, Roro. What are you talking about, deck tech? People always want to do deck techs during like the craziest matches. They just get so excited. I understand, but we gotta focus. So they found a chain lightning, which deals me 3, I guess. They picked that over the channeler, really? Troll. Oh, right. That was a joke, yeah. Yeah, Renin 6 is at 1 loyalty, baby. That's loyal enough for me, I tell you what. Cut my fiery eyelet, which would be good here. It's okay. So I can Raging Ravine, or I can Otawara the token. I guess Otawara the token's just way safer. Both would be fine, I think. With an overfetch? I think so. I mean, I guess we could get some fetchables out of the deck, but what's nice about getting the Woodland is that if they kill my Omnath, or they kill any of my things, I could just copy them, and, you know, just that seems really nice to me. Oh, I got a Narset in play, opponent. It might be a concession. Let's go, dude! What a match. Dude, we have to play Luis Salvado or Bean. What a finals. It's not my fault. Oh, we won the right die roll. Man's pretty mediocre. Mulligan. Two free. Obviously, don't love doing this, but I don't have a better plan. Got to get some cards in hand. Got to get not behind on board. Relic went to the yard because they turned it into a treasure off the Kite Cell Larcenist, and I used it to cast Mystic Confluence. Caleb, thanks for the raid. We're in the finals of a 64-player draft here. Pretty exciting stuff. I was playing around a regular counterspell there. That one was not exactly what I had in mind. I was thinking I'd be able to, reanimate the Angie's Ravager. Spelljacker, pretty dang good. Two for one, two for one, two for one, two for one. Master Death, 2-for-1. Yikes. Skill issue. 2-for-1. Hand's too good to cast the Angie's Ravager. It's too good. Yeah, miscalc, mana leak, mana drain, days. I guess days wasn't factored there. There was not a lot my hand was doing against this card, though. I'll tell you what. Save me, Time Warp. What in the world can we top deck here? It would maybe Mystic Confluence bouncing these back to my hand, but I've already used that. I guess Ewit for Confluence. That could do it. Yeah, that could do it. Okay, didn't draw Ewit. I mean, I can get back my Islet draw card. Let's go to game 2. Alec, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Yeah, Pessimist with Damien. I drew a land. Okay, Beans deck looks really good. No, I'm not going to bring in the fast one. Play Tomio over Arwen on the play. Have to mulligan. I mean, I mulligan that game too, I guess. Gotta keep this one. Get in there, Delighted Halfling. John with the 2 months. Appreciate you. My hand's not that good, y'all. I did have to attack here, I think. Well played. I think I now need to upgrade the currency converter. was planning on killing the frog and making them discard most of their hands. Or being, yeah. But, being playing very well, very tight. That's why he's one of the best players out there right now. Looking very bad for us. Too free for the bean. Trying to draw a portable hole. Alright, so we have a play here. We can play Tamiya. We can +1. And then we can name Savage Beating. Good run. Fun run. Fun run. These events are so good, dude. They are a blast. I really hope we get more feeder leagues and get to play more of these. These are so fun. Oh man, I'm a cube guy now. At least till Naughty's banned. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna play a modern challenge. We're gonna be live an hour later than usual, 10 a.m. CST. 10 a.m. CST.